How you doing, Victor? It's nice today, man. Took the weekend off from the walk. So let me go to the movies. So I went to go see Dragon Ball Z Superheroes. That was good, man. Plus, I ain't went to the movies in a long time. So that was worth it. Oh, man. Might go see Jurassic Park. Since I've seen all of those in the theaters. I don't know, it's up in the air. I'm still trying to shake this slight cold I got.
I hear it's like
Coughing and scratching throat. I'm just trying to get rid of that. That's the only reason why I was off for a few days. The rest of the week's supposed to be nice like this today. It's about 80. So it's supposed to be in like the mid 80s all week. Supposedly, no rain. You probably wouldn't believe it. Usually the best days are the rainy days. That's when most people get on and watch. They want to see shiny streets. I didn't go wide today. It's like the regular lens. Yes, it does. So I'll try to get out as much as I can. Farmers market already packed up. So this is what's left of it. Missed a few street fairs too over the weekend. Could have gone to those, but I didn't even know about it. When I was going to the theater on 14th Street, that's when I bumped into the street fair. Usually they'll mix the street fairs up with events. So if there's an event going on, then they'll mix it up with the street fair. They'll make the street fair water. I gotta get this piece. Called Snap. You can take your GoPro or your DJI cameras, put put it in this little holder, then put it under your shirt. It's a magnet. Put the lanyard on. I just found out about it about a week ago. I was gonna buy the DJI small camera. I think it's called Action 2. That's what I was gonna get. That's spending like about another $400 or $500. But it's small. I was like, man, I can get this snap-on piece that's magnetized the same way, but it's just built to hold the camera. It's been out for about a year, but I've never seen it until, like I said, about a week ago. I was looking at it last night. It's about, see this guy. It's about $40, something like that. So you can either buy it directly from them or you can get it on Amazon. That'll be good for my 4K walks. The only difference is I can't move the damn camera around. It'll just be on my chest and I'm walking. For the neighborhoods that's not too kosher, if you want to call it that. Trying to duck the scaffolding, it's all up and down the block on both sides. Oh boy. Right now we in Union Square. Flatiron to Union Square right now. Take Fifth Avenue all the way to Washington Square Park. Keep moving. I may walk for an hour, or maybe two. See how it plays out. I think the San Janeiro festival is in about 2 weeks. Yesterday was the last day for, I'm probably gonna say it wrong, Rosalina. I think that's what it was called, Rosalia. I have no notes or anything for it. But that's that was yesterday. That was the last day. They had like rides for the kids and whatnot. But I missed that one. That was in Brooklyn. San Janeiro Festival. It's gonna be in Little Italy in about 2 weeks. That lasts for about a week. So I usually go to that. I just hope it don't rain the whole damn week. I'll be good. Right now we're approaching Fifth Avenue. Pretty much rush hour is over. This is the new school.
I'd be like, no.
Somewhat futuristic looking building. We'll have to get on the other side of the street there. He used to work with us. First time I bumped into him, man, I had to start the whole vlog all over again. I canceled it. It's gonna be like a half-hour walk anyway. I ain't seen him in a long time. I'll catch up with him another time. Yeah, I can deal with that. Rain at night. When it's summertime, I like it nice all the time. That's the downside. I like to be out as much as I can. They just redid this whole street over. Okay. That's why the lines are not there. It's like a little freeway for the bikes. Let me just start walking. I guess it's building another time, but this is the new school. Went East 13th Street. Fifth Avenue. NYU. Well, Labor Day, I might go to the parade. That's what I may do. So yeah, I'm looking to do that anyway. But we'll have to probably get out there early to get a spot so I can catch all of the floats. Sometimes there's 2 or 3 events going on at the same time that I want to go to, and then I'd be like, I just gotta pick one. that day is just, I'll definitely do that day. I just hope it don't rain. I say that about everything. Don't rain. They'll still do it though. They don't care. They be like, it's raining. Gonna start doing more blocks like this. Do crosstown walks. Blocks like that. You'll see nothing but like 100-year-old buildings.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, Joe? It is nice today. Most of these buildings are probably built in the 1940s and a little bit earlier, especially if they don't have an elevator. Then you know it's old. I think they got a protest or something going on. Looks like at Washington Square Park, so we're definitely gonna bump into that. Last week I was in Washington Square Park. It must have been like 60 to 80 girls doing some type of dance thing going on. I don't know if it was cosplay type thing. I'm not sure what it was. I should have filmed that damn thing, but I didn't. There's a lot of elderly living in this area, 'cause I'm always around here. Always. This is my favorite spot to eat. It's down that block right there, Eva's. So I'm always heading that way. I usually always go to the park to eat. I feel up to it. Yeah, it looked like a protest. NYU owns a whole lot of buildings around this area. Like all of this, all that's NYU. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on this, but I'm gonna record it and see how this is going. State of Israel. That's what it says on the banners they got. I just saw a dead squirrel. Probably got hit by a car. Yeah, I'm looking to hit the Thanksgiving Day parade too. Or anything that's New York, I'm gonna try to hit it if I can.
Palestine will be free.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay, we're going to know this we're going to try it out together. Not just annexation, not just occupation, fight for liberation, bring the whole thing down. Not just annexation, not just occupation, fight for liberation, bring the whole thing down. Not just annexation, not just occupation, fight for liberation, bring the whole thing down. Not just annexation, not just occupation.
There's Palestinians on one side of the line, and you got Israel on the other side. So they each there holding up their signs and speaking out. At least not Israel, they're not saying anything. They just got their signs up. Yeah. That's some type of chair with legs. With boots. Oh man. A lot of clothing designers are turning up in this park. More and more. Most of them are probably like in their 20s. Other than the weed heads selling that stuff. Can't believe it ain't no skateboarders over here. That's different. Or did I speak too? I spoke too fast. I'm gonna start heading towards Broadway. Once again, this is Washington Square Park. Last year I tried to do, what was the name of that damn thing? Try to do the Halloween Day Parade on TikTok last year. That's when I was doing TikTok every day. And it didn't come out well at all. Every time a crowd would come, people who was in the parade, my phone would just shut down. And then as soon as they all go and have that little break in between, that's when it'll clear up. I was like, man. So if I do the parade, what I might do is just videotape it. Just do a video. Don't go live. Just put it up. It's going down every time a crowd comes, and then coming back on, it's like, it was like chaotic. School ain't start yet, so as in for college students, because all of this is NYU buildings. All the buildings you see with those purple flags, purple and white flags, that's NYU. They even have buildings in other areas totally. Them in Columbia University. So most of the buildings that's around, like I said, around this area is all NYU. I don't know what I'm hearing. It sounds like a bunch of air. Then it sounds like a bunch of water. I can't tell which one it is. Yo, all of this is dorms and the school itself. get one of those. My brother was gonna give me his. I was like, the garage is $100. Then you gotta think about upkeep. You gotta think about all kinds of stuff when you get something like that, because you gotta put it away. Yeah, motorcycles, man. $38,000 of credit. I don't know. School is gonna start shooting. I'm gonna stop going to school just like they stopped going to work. Create something online. On Broadway right now. West 4th Street. Walk down Lafayette instead of Broadway. I had one guy on YouTube. He was a graduate of one of those for Google. Campus on the premises. He was saving, and this was in San Francisco. He was saving thousands of dollars. He was taking all his money and paying off his debt. The whole time he was there, I think he did it for like 3 years. He was making good money at Google. So he just stayed in like I said, a small like camper type truck. I think it was even a U-Haul. He just put a bed in there. And that's what he was doing. So he was gonna have to pay, if he was gonna live in San Francisco, you have to pay like $4,000 a month for an apartment. So that's what he did, man, and it worked. He stayed in the parking lot of Google. He just stayed there, he kept his camper there. You want to go to work? Leave the truck, do the job, clean up, and they got food on the job, so he didn't have to spend no money on food. Everything is at the headquarters.
No one ever visited.
If you really want to pay it off, you can. You know, Lafayette right now. I don't think I'm gonna take Lafayette all the way down. I'm gonna take it far enough. Man, I was walking around with a cup of water and some salt in it. But I was so damn shy, I didn't want to gargle and then on the street walking, trying to clear my throat of this slight cold I got. I'm gonna dump in the water, man. So maybe next time. It's all new buildings. That's why you hear me sounding like I'm clearing my throat every few blocks. Well, I never seen this one. Started painting on that painting. It says Celine. Those guys actually have to paint that. At one point I thought it was just wallpaper, but they do that too. Now they bought the art back of painting those murals on the side of buildings for advertising. I like the paint better though. They don't keep it up. You paint it, it may stay up for a year and somebody else will have something painted on it. But they'll black it out or white it out, then paint something else. This whole thing used to be a hardware store. Turning into an eatery. You're on Bleecker Street. Hello, Brazil. Oh man, somebody playing music. I gotta get away from this one. But they have two bike lanes usually. They just go on, one is going uptown and one is going down. If you see it looking like that, they just double lane it, so it won't just go one direction. They started doing that like, I don't know, 10 years ago. Started adding bike lanes. But the bikers was getting hit by truckers. You know, people take those wide turns. And those truckers can't really see you because mean, it ain't easy. You up in a big truck. You're not even gonna see a bicycle really. Bikers gotta have some responsibility too. I've been riding for years. I'm not gonna try to rush up against a truck. No way in hell I'm gonna do that. Talking a few tons riding. I'm gonna let him get the right of way. I don't care if it's a car. On East Houston Street. I think I'm gonna walk down Mulberry Street. Since they're gonna have the San Gennaro Festival there, I think in about 2 weeks. So you starting the other way from Canal Street and walk up. So we're gonna go the opposite direction. But they're trying to make it difficult for cars to come in the city anyway. That's why they got all these bike lanes. But then Citibank put a bunch of bikes out. A few other companies tried to do the same thing. You rent the bicycle. Most people who's driving anyway, most don't even need to drive. They just do it because they don't want to take the train or the bus. So this is the ending of Mulberry Street. I might take it all the way up to Canal Street. Mexican Joe.
I looked into this extensively. Have you ever
Sorry about that. Just trying to knock the music out. I probably will never get lost in Manhattan. But if I go to other boroughs, yeah, I can get lost. Because really, Manhattan is just uptown and downtown. And then it's Crosstown, so it's one straight line. Whereas in the other boroughs are more like, I don't know, ovalish. They're much wider than Manhattan. That's why Manhattan is so easy to travel. Plus, I was born and raised here. Been working here my whole life. Mainly in the downtown area. And then I hang out in Manhattan all the time. Just seen one of the guys I used to ride with. I could have stopped him, but we'll be talking forever. I ain't seen him in like 3 or 4 years. This is Mulberry Street. Thing is fast, man. Yeah, the electric dirt bike. So all of these sidewalks and everything is gonna be loaded with nothing but food vendors mainly. So that's how this is gonna be. I mean, it's like any place else, you know. I mainly hang out in the nice areas. So that's what it is. Plus, I mainly work in the nice areas. Those are the people with the fish tanks, mainly. Well, like I said before, one time, you know, if you come here, your best bet is probably just get an electric bike. Just ride around, especially Manhattan. Just ride around. You're not in a rush, so you can take your time. I say an electric bike because certain areas got hills, and you don't want to be, especially when it's hot. You don't want to come pushing gears trying to ride. I do it for fun. I like it, but because I live here. I know where I want to go. If you come here as a tourist, I say just get an electric bike. It's much easier to move around. Just rent one. Well, you're just gonna rent one. You're not gonna buy it. I mean, if you buy one, of course you're gonna use it where you live. You know, just find out which companies are good. This is gonna be, you get what you pay for. But just do a little research on them. Or if you know anybody with an electric bike, that'd be a good way to strike up a conversation and ask, you know, what's good? Why did you pick that bike? That type of thing. We're in Little Italy. These were left up. All of these whatchamacallit, these green structures, these were left up because of the pandemic. But normally this is not here. Oh man. Hope that don't get on the hated list on my phone. So basically the streets is gonna stay like this. And they're just gonna close it off to traffic. But even if these structures weren't here, when that time comes for the festival, they would build all of these structures for the event. And mainly it's just the restaurants putting out their food closer to the street. They're just putting it on the street. That's what it really is, most of them. So instead of going indoors, you're being one of those. Or you can carry your food out. We're not too far from it. By then it'll be cooler too.
Your face is
We're on Mulberry Street and Grand Street. Oh, they redid this street too? All right. Man, music is killing me. Really don't want to turn the sound off or the microphone off. Every time I bump into the music. It's another Santa Claus store.
You just walked down the street with the cars. Did you almost forget your phone? Why did you take his phone?
No, so that guy was coming through there with all that.
People, if you are new to this channel, like, subscribe, share. I do this almost every day. Do live vlogs. Also have a YouTube channel by the same name as this. Nice Effects. Nice with a Y instead of an I. And I put 15 seconds to 3-minute videos up pretty much every day on TikTok. You may want to check out my TikTok channel for that. Like I said, it's NYCEEFX, Nice Effects. I don't know if I'm getting hit with rain or air conditioner. But there's what's the name of that damn place? Crunch, not too far from where I live. I don't live in Manhattan, I live in Staten Island. But pretty much Crunch is everywhere. Well, throughout this country, that's for sure. They charge a lot. I'm not sure how much they charge in Staten Island. They do charge a lot. They used to have one in what's the name of that area? East Village, Lafayette. I think they wanted like $400 a month, $400 to $600 a month at the time. That was some years ago too. But they closed down. But I used to go to a gym called Johnny Lat's, and it turned into a 24-hour fitness. Johnny Lat's was on 17th Street, around, what's the name of that area? Union Square. It was around that area. I used to pay like $100 a month. That was it. I think it was 100. No, that one wasn't $100 a month. I paid $200 a year. That's what that one was. Cause they was always doing like specials in the newspaper. This guy got a loud ass radio. I gotta turn this off for a minute. Sorry about that. But you don't have to pay $400 and all of that for a gym. At least not in New York. They got a lot of inexpensive gyms. Planet Fitness always had that reputation for the lunk alarm and all of that stuff. So I probably wouldn't fit right in there anyway. last gym I was going to was Mid-City Gym. Across the street, we on Canal Street. That's all Chinatown. That's like another video. Yeah. We're gonna walk towards Broadway. All of this is Chinatown. Chinatown is bigger than Little Italy. I was talking about this in one of my other videos that what happened was people in Chinatown, they were just buying up real estate. Put up a store, that's it, done. It's a matter of can you keep up with them. They got banks up and down this street. Looks like I'm gonna go back up this way. Any buffering happened at all since I've been doing this walk? I haven't seen any weak signal signs on it on the phone yet. But it can still happen.
Hätte noch aufpassen.
I used to shop for my clothes up and down Canal Street back in the 80s. People used to come here and buy that cheap gold, that Run DMC gold, LL Cool J gold. That stuff was cheap. Hollow, you get like maybe 7 carats. It was all big and gaudy. I like to see other people with it, but I never bought none of that stuff. Thanks for the update. No buffering. Sometimes I'll watch even though I won't have any buffering, sometimes I'll watch the video back. You see one of those little glitches in it in certain areas of the city. Yep. Yeah, Chinatown was just started spreading. Like I said, they got banks over here. Straight up banks. That's what I mean by the gold stores and diamond shops and whatnot. I'm surprised they still sell that stuff because people don't really buy that kind of stuff. That was a thing of the 1980s. I mean, People still buy that fake stuff anyway. But in essence, you really can't tell, you know, how much gold is in your bracelet or whatever. You really can't tell. You have to get it melted down. Who's gonna do that? You're just really taking the word of the person. You know, unless you just go to a reputable jewelry shop, like the Diamond District. You go there, you're gonna pay for it. This is the Bowery. I gotta walk that bridge one of these days when it's sunny. I'll be on a day off. See, all that's Chinatown. Chinatown is not small, man. I think this might be the biggest Chinatown in this country. Because almost every major city has a Chinatown. I think New York has the biggest. It runs for blocks. Little Italy this mainly runs Mulberry Street. That's the most popular. You have one strip, and that street is short. It runs several blocks. It runs from Canal Street all the way to, what is that, Houston Street. And then they got, you know, spots in between, like each block. They go a few blocks over. Crosstown blocks. Chinatown is spread out. You know. That's what I mean by Chinatown is not small. But if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Daily vlogger of New York City. Like I said earlier, I also have a TikTok channel. And I do short form videos on that channel from 15 seconds to 3 minutes. And I go at least live once a week. I'll do a live walk of a battery life I have. Thanks again, Joe, for coming through. And reminding them to like and subscribe. So people, y'all have a good night. And some places it'll be a good day because I know the guy said he was from Brazil.